Hi, welcome to She Talks by Media Waves. This is Thasveer M, Salim, CEO Media Waves. Welcome to the another episode of She Talks. Today we have Miss Vandana Jose from Auntyz Kitchen. Welcome, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you. Good evening. And thank you for having me here.
Pleasure. So let's start the discussion, and we would like to know more about your business, about you. So maybe like you can give a brief introduction about yourself.
So, my parents hail from Mumbai. I'm Sindhi. I was born in Bahrain, raised in Dubai. I was brought to Dubai when I was 3 months old, and I have been in Dubai for over 5 decades. So, yeah, you clearly know what my age is now. So, I've studied here, lived here all my life. Dubai is pretty much home for me.
Great. And how did you start this particular business of cloud kitchen, and what was the inspiration for that?
It's a very interesting story, actually. I have an aunt of mine who is a UK citizen. She lives in London. And she has had her own catering business a few years ago in London, which was called Auntyz Kitchen. She was very big in catering and she's done so many events. She was very successful. My husband, Joe's, always wanted us to start a franchise of that in Dubai. But somehow it didn't work. The time was not right. Maybe we weren't confident. We didn't push enough. But the thought kind of went in the back burner for him and me. And last year in August 2024, we had a cook who came to our house to start working for us. Basically, to cook food for my family because I'm a working woman and I don't get time to cook. And she happened to mention that she wants to start something like this. And she was asking for help in terms of sourcing a location and stuff like that. So that's when it clicked for both of us that this is probably God's sign for us to start what we put on the back burner. And it would be her hard work, our brains, our money, our efforts, and together Auntyz Kitchen was born on 1st of August 2024.
Okay, so that's how the Auntyz Kitchen, the name came, right?
The Auntyz Tiffin was what my aunt had back in London, but I don't like the word tiffin.
Okay.
So we changed it to Auntyz Kitchen.
Great. So can you just elaborate like how this model works and what all are your main operations into like as a cloud kitchen, and I believe catering is also a part of that,
Yes.
right?
So to be very honest, we started off by taking a leap of faith. Me and my husband, we have no background in business. We don't have experience in being entrepreneurs, but that thought of doing something of our own, and also mainly because we both are foodies, even though I'm a vegetarian, we love eating good food, and I'm a very good cook myself. So we both are very passionate about good food, and that kind of propelled us forward to take this leap of faith. So we live in a residential community in Dubai, which has about 25 buildings and approximately 1,000 apartments. So 1st of August 2024, when we started, we just started advertising through a WhatsApp message in the few community groups within the community,
Right.
that this is what we have started. And it was summer holidays that time. So we did have a good response, though it was slow, but slowly and steadily people started reaching out to us. Our main focus, our core business is providing meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We do North Indian cuisine. We have full plans of adding South Indian cuisine and Chinese later on. But we do breakfast, lunch, dinner. We do a lot of side orders. And as you mentioned later, we even started catering recently.
Okay. So is it like a veg or non-veg? Both
Yes,
are
we
there?
have both vegetarian and non-vegetarian. But as a normal standard Indian meal, or as you say, a thali is, so the main part of the meal is all vegetarian, and you'll have maybe one non-vegetarian
like,
dish.
okay,
Yeah, if somebody
special
opts
dishes.
for a non-veg, we will have a non-veg main
Okay.
in the meal.
So you mentioned about 1st August last year, right?
Yes.
So this is almost like
We just
1
finished.
year. Okay,
We just
congrats
finished
on
1
your
year. Thank you.
first anniversary.
Thank you. We just finished 1 year, 2 days ago. We can't believe it, but we managed to sail through until here.
Okay. So I believe that in this kind of setup of cloud kitchen, I believe that the menu decides an important part, right?
Yes.
So how do you design that menu, or what exactly?
That's a very good question, though. To be very honest, when we started, I didn't even think about it. As I mentioned to you, we talk about an Indian thali or an Indian full meal. So that concept was very clear in our heads with me and Joe. So you have rice, you have dal or a gravy, and you have rotis, and you have the main will depend whether you're taking a veg. If it's veg, it's a veg sabzi, or it's a main if it's chicken, fish, mutton, eggs, whatever, with some salad and yogurt. So this was the whole idea that we want to provide a full meal to anyone taking from us. And as for the menu, I am very good in deciding because I love vegetarian food. I'm an experimental cook myself. I've cooked so much food over the last 25 years. So I have an idea of what is tasty, what is not, what will go. So we kept experimenting, and as I mentioned, from then until now, we revise our menu every 4 weeks to
Okay.
bring in some changes, some variety, so that it doesn't get boring. And even through the whole month, our menu is very big, very vast, very varied. There's a lot of variety in the kind of food we serve.
Okay, that's great. And who are the main customers, like for the meals, or maybe I believe you have a pre-ordered customers,
Yes,
right?
our food is delivered only on a pre-order basis because unlike a restaurant, we do not cook food and keep.
That's
All
great.
our
Yeah.
food is cooked fresh, absolutely fresh, every single day based on the number of orders we have. So our target audience when we started was our community because we live in the community and we didn't have a driver with a car. So we managed to find a delivery person who would, come around and deliver to our community and the close by surrounding areas, maybe 1 or 2 kilometers. So our target audience initially was where we live, which is Mohesna 4.
Okay.
Then we slowly expanded to Alcoces. Then, as we added more delivery options, we now have a driver with a car. Now, our target audience is more working professionals who are looking for clean home food.
All right.
So, of course, we do deliver to people at homes as well. So, but our target audience for the time being is definitely, as I mentioned, people who are working like me, who don't have time to cook. In
Okay.
fact, that's a very interesting thing. I was looking for something like this for myself. I wanted to buy a meal from somebody every day because I didn't have time to cook. So, what I didn't find, I started on my own.
Okay. That's great. And so, how do you manage the logistics now? Like, how you have, how many delivery people, or how far? Like you mentioned about Kisais, right?
Yes, so
So-
we now that we have two delivery persons, one of them delivers around the area, which is Mohesna, Alcoces, Alnada 2. Until then, we have a delivery person. Beyond that, we have the other driver who has the car. So our deliveries go right up to Javsa, which is Jabal Ali. We deliver anywhere within Dubai as long as it's pre-ordered and it is possible for us to
That's
deliver.
great. Okay. And you also mentioned about the Healthy Bites, some
Yes.
new initiative,
Yes.
right?
So that is something we launched a couple of months ago. This is healthy bites with no refined sugar added. It's made with pure, clean ingredients like dates, maple syrup, nuts, oats. So we have 4 items under our brand. One is a granola mix.
Uh-huh.
One is a Nutri Granola Crunch. One is an energy bar, and one is a Nutri Choco Delight.
Okay.
There is absolutely zero refined sugar in any of these items. So they are a perfect snack item before workout, after workout, for your 4 p.m. hunger pangs, for when you're hungry, putting in your kids' tiffin box. A very, very healthy option. And we launched that a couple of months ago.
So this also are being delivered through the
Throughout,
pre-orders.
yes,
and-
absolutely.
Okay.
Anyone needs, our current model is working on WhatsApp only, which is me and my husband. And now we have a new operations manager. So 3 of us, we take orders only on WhatsApp.
Okay.
But as I mentioned earlier, we have just signed up with a digital marketing company who's taking care of our socials, mainly Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
Slowly and steadily, we will be getting into online booking or booking through the socials also. But as of
Okay.
now, we are operating only through WhatsApp.
Okay, so you are not currently available on the other platforms
No,
yet.
we haven't signed up with aggregators yet because,
Uh-huh.
as we are all aware, the aggregators take a huge part of the
Okay.
income. And personally, I believe that if our brand is strong, we can make money and be successful even without signing up with the aggregators.
Okay.
It's not something that we have ruled out. It's in, like I said, it's in the pipeline. Maybe a bit later on, when we are in a position to share so much of our income, we will probably sign up with these aggregators.
Right. And food industry and catering, it's a very competitive field, right? So, how do you expect to manage that competition?
So, as I tell everybody, I'm not competing with anybody. I'm only competing with myself. I don't want to get better than somebody else. I want to get better than what I was yesterday. So, yes, there is a lot of competition. To begin with, the place where we live, there are a lot of people doing South Indian meals. And the only people doing North Indian meals are the restaurants.
Okay.
And we are all aware that not everything that gets cooked in the restaurant is served fresh. The kind of oils they use, the kind of cooking methods they use. So I wanted to start North Indian because there was not many North Indian meals options available around where we live. That said, now that we started, we do see a great demand for people wanting North Indian meals, which is fresh home cooked food. So there might be competition, but I haven't come into, I haven't crossed paths with any competition yet. For now, our road is kind of clear. So we don't have any much competition at the moment. Even
That's
if we
great.
have, hopefully we will squash them.
Okay. And what are your future plans? Let with both, like say you mentioned about the catering as well as the
Yes.
nutritional bars and energy bars and all.
We have a lot of future plans.
Okay.
So, to begin with, we will be moving into bigger professional kitchens within the next 1 month. We will also be having our own walk in dine in cafe, which is along with our kitchen. And as for the healthy bites, we have full plans of serving these as snacks to some universities that we are kind of starting to work on
Okay.
to enter the campuses.
With the college canteens and all?
Yes, the
Okay.
college campuses. We have somebody known in a college, so we are kind of starting talks with them on how we can introduce our healthy snacks, no sugar added snacks, into the college.
That's great. And how about the like other catering expansion plans or dining in options? Like you are planning something in
So,
that way?
yes, to begin with, I am part of a public speaking fraternity called Toastmasters.
Ah, okay.
We are, it's a non profit organization which operates clubs worldwide for helping people, with their public speaking, leadership, and
Right.
confidence skills. So, it's a very vibrant community of almost 3,000 plus members here in the UAE. So, being a part of that community, I have just started getting a lot of exposure. There are training events, there are public speaking workshops, there are social events. So, we just started catering about 3 weeks ago, and we just had our third catering event yesterday. The
Okay.
first two events were we did breakfast and tea coffee for almost 260 people over 2 weekends each, so that's close to 600 people. And yesterday we did about 50 people high tea with snacks.
Good.
So
Good
we
numbers.
do have full plans of going big with catering. I am trying to reach out to as many people as I know. We're doing our marketing to reach out to people for the catering requirements, which are very very big in this city. There are social events happening every single day.
Right.
So we are trying to target wherever we can.
Definitely, we can connect you with the yacht caterings as well.
Oh, wonderful. That would be nice. Thank you.
So normally the finger foods and certain international cuisines and all we normally get. So definitely we can connect to
Thank
that
you. It'll
also.
be my honor to get
And,
something from you.
So being a woman entrepreneur, so how do you feel the status right now? Like being a successful entrepreneur?
Honestly, success is a very contradicting emotion, I would say. Me and my husband, when we started this, before we started this, we always doubted ourselves. coming from a background where, our families, most of us are coming from service backgrounds, where you're taught that you have to go to school, go to college, and then find a job. We all come from such backgrounds, and so do me and my husband. We never thought that business is something that we could do. We told ourselves that, oh, we cannot do this. This is not something we can do.
Okay.
But last year, when we decided to take the leap of faith and we started, in this 1 year, me and my husband have discovered an enormous amount of energy, creativity, and capability that we didn't know we had. So now that we started, every single day is a challenge, because we have ideas that we want to put into the business. And as for your question, how do I feel about being a successful entrepreneur? I feel amazing. I have a bigger mountain to climb. I've just kind of come out of the water, just started breathing, and I'm just starting to rise. I want to climb up to Mount Everest, if that's the peak of success.
Great. And what will be a piece of advice for the young entrepreneurs who are getting into entrepreneurship?
There are a couple of things. Number one is belief and faith in yourself. Never giving up, never doubting yourself. Second is consistency. Consistency is key. You have to keep going every single day, no matter how many challenges you face, no matter how many obstacles you face. You just have to keep getting up and going every single day, refusing to give in to the pressures of the problems.
Great. And as a final statement, so you can give a concluding statement along with a small business input of your maybe promoting your business.
Auntyz Kitchen is one place you look to for healthy home cooked food, clean ingredients, clean food made with love. And my piece on business advice, as I just mentioned, is believe in yourself. I even have a tattoo in my hand that says, believe in yourself. Never, ever, ever doubt yourself. Believe in yourself and keep going until you reach the destination. And even that is not the final destination. Once you reach that destination, there is more mountains to climb.
It's always a journey.
Always a journey.
Great. Thank you for being with us. Thank you again. So we had Miss Vandana Jose from Auntyz Kitchen with a new startup of cloud kitchen and catering. So wishing you all the best. Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.